What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2. So, there's some more path actions we can do here in Sai. We can coerce some people at night. We pretty much scrutinize all the people during the day. Let's go ahead and
Time for some questioning.
start coercing some people.
Very well. Take that.
Okay, weak staff, nice.
To work. How's that for you? Ha.
A soldier with over a decade of experience on the battlefield, though he practically babes and drink each night, he's not fond of alcohol. Drunkenness is simply the most expedient way to forget the stench of blood that befouls his body.
Time for.
Alright, let's go ahead and coerce this person.
Very well.
Weak to staff, nice.
To work.
Rally troops.
Oh dear.
Okay, I boost attack power. And automatically, the character automatically revives after being KO'd. Or no, that's him. Temenos.
Where I won't. That. Now die. Ha.
A woman who spends every waking moment of her day in some form of toil. But by day she is a provisioner, and by night she works at the tavern. All her pay goes to treatment for her father's war wounds, but she hides her own suffering well behind a powerful or cheerful smile. Many townspeople are privately cheering for her. Okay.
I. Oh dear.
I'm just going to use his latent power here
How's that for you?
to force him to be weak to staff. Merchant who deals in lutes, a stringed instrument with roots in Uma. His love for lutes is second to none, and he carries a wide selection of wares for any interested, whether they are beginners or seasoned professionals. The lute's tones are simple yet mysterious and profound, which is why it is also known as instrument of the heavens. Okay. Way too strong. Way too strong. Okay, we can battle that person, but I want to go rest real quick. Might as well do that instead of healing. Yeah, as soon as we're done with this
I will.
coercing, we can start up
Oh dear. Take that.
start up Cassie's chapter 2.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. To work. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Ha.
All this man's wandering has brought him to Sai. He has neither money nor connections nor skills to make ends meet. He has begun selling silly water gathered from a watering hole outside of town, but has found few takers. Herbal Blight. Okay, I think that's it for this part of town, unless we can coerce the person in the dojo, or this person in here.
Time. Where was
Oh, this
I?
person has 8 shields.
This won't do. Oh dear. Very well. To work. This isn't a oh dear. I won't. Now die.
A fearless, gifted soldier until he suffered a grave wound in battle. It left him too terrified to even pick up his sword. He's hoping some liquid courage will keep the fear at bay long enough to see him to the battlefield once more, but it hasn't worked thus far. A hidden item. Okay, hidden items over here. Of course, that person probably. Strong axe. Oh, too strong. Let's head to the eastern part of town.
Time.
Okay, weak to light.
Very well. To work. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Where was holy light? Illuminate the darkness. That's all. Very well. Repent. How's that for you?
A man who begins prowling the streets as darkness descends on the town. He came to this town a restless, wandering thief, and try as he might, he finds himself unable to stop his crimes and make an honest living. Townsfolk have given up on reforming him and now shun him completely. So these days he steals out of spite. Hidden item. Too strong.
Time. Oh dear. So sorry. Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Where holy light, illuminate the darkness.
A townsperson researching the fallen nation of Yu. Once the mightiest nation on the western continent, Yu was obliterated decades ago when the nation of Ku rose against it in war. However, traces of its advanced technology remain for the finding to this day. The canals of Candlebrun are one example. Okay, I already got all these kids and everything. Alright, that's everybody for now. Let's go ahead and start up Cassti's chapter 2. Oh, there's a chest up there I might as well get. We can also go inside this merchant's house if I wanted to. Yeah, let's go inside the merchant's house. It's locked. This is a center of commerce here. I guess I might do this instead.
Howdy, you're the legendary merchant Masood, ain't you? Oh, there's something I'm dying to ask you.
It's polite to introduce oneself before shouting questions at strangers, you know.
Oh, pardon me. Partitio, at your service. I'm a merchant.
So? What does Partitio the merchant want with a retired old man like me?
Oh, I've heard stories about you ever since I was a chickadee. Like that time you struck a deal with that horde of bandits, or when you saved that little kingdom in the west from famine. Oh yeah, and when you scuffled with the royal family? That story stuck in my old noggin.
I asked you what you wanted with me. A merchant should know how to get to the point.
Oh, yeah, right again. Sorry, got carried away. I'll cut to the chase. Let me read that chronicle you penned. The Mercantile Manuscript.
No. Now leave.
Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself. I have no obligation nor reason to let a nobody like you anywhere near it.
Nobody? Now listen here, that's hurtful. Besides, even a nobody's got a nobody's pride. And if I may toot my own horn, I've got some merchant chops to my name.
Oh, you do you? Then I'll give you a test. Prove your worth to me, oh nobody of supposed talent.
This is what I'm talking about. You got yourself a deal, fella.
Good. As a merchant, there's one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
Huh?
If you profess to be a merchant, the answer should be obvious. Of course, if you think this test unfair, you could just give.
Interesting. I always stock whatever it is my customer's looking for. That's my merchant's creed. I promise, I'll figure out what your treasure is, fella, and bring it right here to you.
I'd very much like to see you try.
Wouldn't merchants like treasure be like money?
The legendary Masood's treasure, huh? I'll need to start by looking for clues. Maybe someone around town knows a thing or two about it. Time to gather information.
Okay. Not really sure to talk to, honestly. I guess we'll just start up Cassie's chapter 2, I guess. We'll come back later and do that. Another quest here later, or another tale here later. Alright, here we go. Castti chapter 2.
So this is Sai. According to my treatment log, I've been here before. Perhaps something in this place will help unlock the door to my memory.
Help! Someone! Anyone! friend is wounded. Someone help him!
What's going on?
Damn. Again?
It'll be someone else's turn next. It's been tit for tat.
May I ask what's going on?
Fighting, lady. With the soldiers of the town over yonder. Folk living in this neighborhood are outsiders. Immigrants. We don't have much to live off of.
1 second, guys. Take my medicine real quick.
Anyone who wanted to make a good life for themselves used to head to the next town for work. All
I'm gonna
was
keep hitting
fine
X, but
until a few years ago. Folks there suddenly decided we were undesirables.
That's the cause of the bloodshed?
That's the short of it, yeah. So my turn. Who are you, lady? You don't look like one of us.
Just a simple traveling apothecary.
sorry about that. Okay.
I seek only to give aid. If you have wounded, I will treat them. Where can I find that woman who was shouting earlier?
The hospital. It's in a hovel in the northwest of town.
Thank you. I'll head there immediately.
Okay. So we have to head to the hospital. If there's anybody we can like get around here that's actually decent. March of Strength raises the critical rate. Okay. I'm not really worried about it right now. I guess I'll just advance. First aid. Alright, let's just go in here.
How long are you slouches planning on lazing around? You know the rules. You don't work, you don't eat.
So I take it this is her next boss. Chapter 2 boss.
Master Edmund, please. I've only just stanched this man's wounds.
Spare me the sob story, Bone Mender. A man's gotta be strong if he wants to make it in this world. Gotta be a provider, you get me? You don't work, you don't eat. No excuses.
Excuse me, but if I may intrude,
Haven't seen you around here before. You got a problem with me? Speak up.
injuries need time to heal. He cannot work in his condition. He requires rest now. Exertion will cause his wounds to reopen, putting his very life at risk.
Boss, I can't.
Worthless.
This is a waste of my time. Listen up, all of you. You got backbone, you come with me. Out of my way. Don't bother me unless you can hold a sword.
The pain. The pain.
These people are suffering. I must help them. I should speak to that apothecary.
Thank you for before, Miss.
Castti. I'm a traveling apothecary. May I offer my assistance?
It would be most welcome. There's more hurts here than I can tend alone. There. We've done what we can.
It's still too early to rest on our laurels. We'll need to burn the candle at both ends tonight.
Hold on. I was too busy to give you a good look earlier, but we've met before, haven't we?
You'll have to forgive me if I don't recall. I've lost my memories.
I see.
I've been retracing my past, trying to discover who I am.
In that case, it's my turn to help you. Ask me anything. I'll be glad to answer.
Okay. Inquire about what Mal knows. Sai's sole apothecary, she has cared for its residents for quite some time. Mal has met Castti before. I would like to help her restore her memory. That's the game, guys. Oh, wasn't your TV messing up or whatever?
The pain.
Monitor or whatever you're using.
I'm not gonna make it. Forget me. Help the others.
The first time that happened, I thought my TV was messing up.
It's no good. I can't see to all their hurts alone.
I heard this town had troubles. Yeesh.
Then our journey here was not wasted. These wounds fester faster than I anticipated. The desert climb, I wager.
Just like the chief said. Good thing we came prepared.
Excuse me, who are you people?
Heirs apothecaries. We're here to help.
Heirs apothecaries?
Chief!
I've done what I could. The rest is up to you, Chief Castti.
Oh, she used to be a chief. And she said El's Apothecary. So that means that Castti is a member of the El's Apothecary at one point. And if we remember in chapter 1, they're actually bad. They're actually bad. So, I bet what happened was, since Castti lost her memory and all that, I bet someone betrayed her or something like that, and calls the person who betrayed her caused her to lose her memory and took her place as chief, and then started doing bad things or whatever. I'm guessing that's how the storyline is going to play out.
Was I the leader of Heirs Apothecaries?
It was 4 years ago, if I recall. Not long after the fighting began. You arrived at the head of your apothecaries to offer aid to our wounded.
The name Heirs Apothecaries was anathema in Candlebrine. And yet, here, they're seen as saviors. Why?
Mender, there are more wounded on the front lines.
Take me to them. I'll see to their hurts.
Wait, there's no need to risk your life for us. You're here to reclaim your lost memory, right?
I am, but healing those in need is my mission and my creed.
Castti. Thank you. I'll leave the front lines to you and see to things here.
Okay, more travel banner. Howdy, Castti. Is it just me, or are you looking worn out? I appreciate the concern, Yugioh. Physically, I'm healthy and whole. My memory, on the other hand. Don't push yourself too hard, you hear? Losing memories, I can't imagine how hard that must be for you. I can't say there's still so much I don't understand. It's like there's something right in front of me, but I can only see its shadow. Isn't it odd to be so distressed by something that doesn't exist? Maybe if it doesn't exist, you wouldn't even know to let it bother you. But with amnesia, that very void is what absorbs all my thoughts. It's like there's a huge hole in me. I feel an inexplicable sense of loss. Having trouble picturing what that's like. Wait a sec, come to think of it, I don't remember what I did last night either. Really? My memories there, at least, are fresh and clear. After you down 3 full glasses of wine, I got up to all sorts of naughty hijinks. Huh? We did? It's all blank to me. That wasn't enough for you, Mr. Wild Stallion? Next we did that, and... Whoa there. Just what happened last night, I'm dying to know. And that's what it feels like to lose your memory. Masood's daughter of the legendary merchant Masood. She does not resent her father for regarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him. Either she simply resolves never to leave the same way he did.
Thank you.
Alright guys, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.